Holy cow, this might actually be the steal of the 2021 NFL draft. I know we already had like 4 other steals, but this might actually be the biggest steal so far. Okay, the Chicago Bears drafted cornerback Thomas Graham out of Oregon with the 228th pick in the 2021 NFL draft. What is up, guys? I'm back with the Chicago Bears 2021 draft update videos. I hope you guys are enjoying the videos this year. I know I for sure am, because it's been nothing but positivity to talk about. Okay, one of the best draft classes I've seen out of the Bears probably in my whole life. Okay, I don't know if I've seen a draft class this good. Okay, obviously we have to wait until the players actually play to crown them, but right now, man, it's looking pretty damn good. Okay, and Ryan Pace in the 6th round, I really feel like he got another insanely good value pick. Okay, according to PFF, this guy was actually the 76th ranked player on their board. Okay, he should have gone probably in the 3rd round. Other outlets as well had him ranked as a top 100 player, but somehow he fell all the way to the 6th round. As to my knowledge, the only reason why he fell down this far was because he opted out of the 2020 season, okay? Because beyond that, at least to the information that's available to us guys on the outside, it seems like he was one of the best cornerbacks in all of college football for the 2 years that he actually did play. Okay, in both 2018 and 2019, he ranked as being one of the best cornerbacks in the nation, but somehow he opts out and he falls all the way down to the 6th round, which I really don't understand, but I'm not going to complain about, because it feels like another insanely good value pick, like I talked about earlier. So Thomas Graham is 5'11", he weighs 197 pounds. I mean, projects to be probably an outside cornerback in the NFL. He did play both inside and outside, so I feel like he could, really do anything that's asked of him in the NFL. But if you look at, what he did in college, I feel like he's more of an outside corner for us, which will be pretty good because we need another outside corner since Kyle Fuller left. So this guy would be competition for all the guys we already have. And if you just look at his tape, man, he's one of the best guys in man coverage. If you take a look at some of his snaps at the Senior Bowl, he was pretty much dominating all those snaps. Okay, the one-on-ones, he was sticking to his man, not really allowing any separation at all, and he just had a very fantastic Senior Bowl going up against some pretty good competition, so that was pretty nice. But if you also look at his tape, man, he really never panics at all. Okay, he just really trusts his athleticism, his instincts, and he knows where to be to make a play. At Oregon, he had 183 tackles, 8 interceptions, and 10.5 tackles for loss, and also 32 pass breakups. Okay, he is a pass disruptor. He jumps routes, he gets his hands on the ball. He's a really big playmaker in the secondary, and I feel like our secondary could use another one of those, especially after Kyle Fuller left. Okay, Kyle Fuller was our guy that really got a lot of those interceptions in 2018 especially. He was great in breaking up passes as well. This guy also does have a lot of the similar traits. In fact, he actually had a forced incompletion rate of 15.9% over the last 2 years, ranking among the top 15 in the entire country. So, I mean, like I mentioned earlier, this guy, I mean, he was ranked by PFF as being a top 10 corner during the time he played, okay, in 2019, 2018. Obviously, last year, he opted out, so I don't really understand why he fell this far to the 6th round. There are other weaknesses in his game as well. Obviously, he doesn't have top-end speed. He's not, an insane athlete, so maybe that's also why he fell this far. But I do feel like also he should have gone a lot earlier. So this does look like another really good value pick by Ryan Pace in this draft. Okay, we're going to have to see if this guy is ready to play football, because obviously he opted out of the 2020 season. But according to him, he is completely ready. Okay, yesterday on a Zoom call, he said that not playing last year, I say the major challenge was watching your boys out there on the field. The majority of them that started were 2- and 3-year starters. So I had been playing with them for the last 3 years. It kind of just sucks not being able to be out there, my last year with them. But the decision was more based on what was best for me in my situation. I wanted to make sure I went into my pro day and showed everybody that my linear speed was better than it was. I ran a 4.45 40-yard dash, and I was happy with that. And then just kind of showing people that I still got what it takes when it came to playing on the field. And I feel like I really did that at the Senior Bowl. So even though he did, miss last year, it seems like he's in shape right now. He had a phenomenal showing at the Senior Bowl, so obviously scouts think he's ready. So again, don't really understand why he fell this far, but it's a very low risk pick for Ryan Pace, because obviously you're only investing a 6th round pick in this guy, and 6th round picks usually don't turn into that much. So to get a guy with the high ceiling like this one does, late in the draft, I think it's a very good pick by Ryan Pace. If you look at our secondary right now, specifically our cornerbacks, so obviously we got Jalen Johnson at number 1. We got, who knows, who's going to win the number 2 spot, and also who knows is going to win the number 3 spot. Okay, there's a lot of question marks right now on the secondary because both Buster Skrine and Kyle Fuller left. Okay, so we got Kendall Vilder competing for that spot. We got Duke Shelley competing for that spot. We also signed, Desmond Trufant this offseason. We also have Trey Roberson from last year. So there's going to be a lot of guys competing for these spots, and hopefully we can find adequate replacements. But I feel like this draft pick especially could help in doing that. Okay, this guy has a real shot at being a starter, and to get him at, in the 6th round, that is insanely good value by Ryan Pace. So in my opinion, a really great draft pick. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. But as always, bear down.